This video contains 50 quotes from Larry Ellison. So let's begin. Building Oracle is like solving math puzzles when I was a kid. The main purpose of a corporation is to make money. The main role of the government is to take most of that money and give it to the rest. If innovative software comes along, Microsoft copies it and makes it part of Windows. This is not innovation. This is the end of innovation. I think that after a certain amount, I will give almost everything I have to charity. What else can you do with it? You can't spend them even if you try. I have tried. I had all the hurdles needed to be successful. Microsoft is against humanity, and Microsoft has only a slight advantage. The most important aspect of my personality in terms of determining my success, it was my questioning of conventional wisdom, expert doubt, and questioning of authority. Although it can be painful in relationships with parents and teachers, it is extremely beneficial in life. We will continue to be extremely profitable and by far the most profitable enterprise software company. You can't worry about it. You can't panic when you watch the stock market drop or freeze like a deer in headlights. All you can do is all you can do. When I do something, it has to do with self-knowledge. I want to learn and discover my limits. Because software depends on scale. The more you are, the more profitable you will be. If we sell twice as much software, it won't cost us twice as much to make that software. Thus, the more clients you have, the more scale you will have. The bigger you are, the more profit you make. Everyone considered the takeover strategy to be extremely risky because no one executed it successfully. In other words, it was an innovation. I've been developing since day one at Oracle and still do development. Every week I had meetings with the database team, core software team, applications team. I am in charge of engineering and will continue to do so until the board kicks me out. I think I am very goal-oriented. I would like to win the America's Cup. I would like Oracle to be the #1 software company in the world. I still think it's possible to beat Microsoft. Life is a journey. This is a journey to discover the limits. If you do everything everyone else does in business, you will lose. The only way to really be ahead is to be different. There is a wonderful saying that is not true. Why did you climb the mountain? I climbed the mountain because she was there. This is silly. You climbed the mountain because you were here and you were curious if you could do it. You wondered what it would be like. You must act and act now. Great achievements are driven not so much by the desire for success as by the fear of failure. In 5 years, I don't know what I'll think. I think they could see us deeper on the bench. You can see us acquiring companies in the banking industry. You can see us acquiring companies in the retail industry. I think you can see us acquiring telecommunications companies. I think you'll see us getting stronger in business intelligence. Microsoft is already the most powerful company in the world, but you haven't seen anything yet. When you are the first person whose beliefs are different from what everyone else believes, you are essentially saying, I am right and everyone else is wrong. This is a very unfortunate situation. It's both euphoric and at the same time an invitation to attack. Bill Gates is the father of the personal computer industry. Decide who will build. You have to believe in what you are doing to get what you want. I saw that we needed to grow, but our revenue was not growing, so we had to look for other ways to grow the business. We had to re-engineer our business and acquire equity in an unconventional way. He was categorically against the acquisitions. Now let's buy everything in sight. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. We're a little more strategic than that. But everything was for sale. Our goal is simply to become the desktop computer of electronics companies. When you're innovating, you have to be prepared for people to tell you you're crazy. Modeling yourself after Steve Jobs is like, I would like to draw like Picasso, what should I do? Should I use more red? We need to look wider and understand that this is the same industry as any other. Telecommunications, railways, They have been consolidated. Why shouldn't the IT industry be different? This shouldn't have come as a surprise to anyone, but it seems to have been, and many people thought I was crazy when I said such things. And that is why they are the only consolidators. Bill Gates wants people to think he is an Edison, when in fact he is a Rockefeller. Referring to Gates as the smartest man in America is wrong. Wealth is not the same as intelligence. Somehow, walking away from headquarters and a little time to think allows us to find errors in the strategy. You have to rethink things. It often helps me correct a mistake I made or someone else is about to make. We did the opposite. Things people tell us won't work from the start. In fact, the only way to get ahead is to pick on conventional wisdom. When you live differently, it makes the people around you feel uncomfortable. So deal with it. They don't know what you're going to do. Most tech leaders don't leave the business environment. They really have a local point of view. All they know is their years in Silicon Valley. It's the environment they grew up in. What is the Oracle? It's people. We trust our human resources department to build this organization, help find these people, help grow these people. Beware of virtual relationships with artificial intelligence software. I think people should follow their dreams, and that's what I did. I'm so worried about kids playing video games all day. When you write an Android program, you use Oracle's Java tools for everything, and at the end you press a button and say, convert this to Android format. The only things that matter in our lives are love and work, not necessarily in that order, but both are important. In our business, with the development of any new technology, there is a huge uncertainty. To see things in the present, even if they are in the future. Act confidently, even if you don't think so. Every time you go down a path without traveling, there is a risk. We would sell anything anyone would like to buy. Work and love conspire to offer some kind of happiness. Don't tell us how you've been running your business for the last 20 years. Instead, we'll try to figure out how you want to run your business for the next 20 years. Even if you are willing to sell your soul, you will usually find that no one is buying. Larry Ellison, American entrepreneur, co-founder, chairman of the board of directors and chief technology officer of Oracle Corporation, former CEO of Oracle. Subscribe to my channel, where you will learn a lot of interesting things. Put a bell and be the first to know about new releases.